there, how are y'all doing tonight? I'm here with the Facebook Live again. This is Anna traveling down the Pinterest Superhighway. Now, if someone is paying attention to me out there and they know Betty Lovett Campbell, I wish that they would tag her for me. I was going to, but I ran out of time because I wanted her to see that I do now have lipstick on. And also, I wish you would tag Missy Lamastus, because tell her that this is the pink lipstick that I used before. They've been telling me these things, so I thought maybe it would be good if they watched tonight and they saw that I was doing these items. If you saw there on the title, you saw that tonight I'm going to talk about one of the Pinterest hacks. I'm Anna Van Lanningham, of course, the Pinterest Pro, and something I've noticed is that there has been quite an increase in people being interested in using Pinterest for their business. And I think a part of this is because of the fact that Pinterest is now advertising for the first time. They've not ever advertised before. Some of you may have seen their ads on Facebook, seen some of the things posted in your newsfeed on Facebook. Particularly talking about the Propel program and some of the other things. So they've really been gearing things up. So I thought I would share with you what I do to help me with being more efficient and being more productive. Now, if you're watching me out there, please hit on that heart and show me some love, or hit the thumb to at least let me know you're there, because that is so much fun when I see that going across the screen. When I see you do that thumbs up or that heart going across the screen there. But back to the subject now. The Pinterest marketing hack I thought I would share with you tonight is my hack that I have with images. And because a lot of times people ask me, where do you get images? You know, sure, you can repin other people's pins on Pinterest, or now we say save them onto our boards. But what about organic pins? Because those repins are really advertising for other people, because it has the URLs for those other pinners. So one of the things that I learned to do, because I've been doing this for 5 years, and what I learned to do is to develop folders for each one of the board names. If it's a client, the client's board names, or for myself, my board names. And I have a folder, say a folder for Pinterest marketing, for LinkedIn, you know, so forth. And then when I see an article or I see something that I think could be used on that board that might be a good image for it, then I put it into that folder. And so that way I am developing what I call my inventory for being able to create pins. You know, Neiman Marcus or Publix grocery store, or maybe I should say Kroger grocery store, they have an inventory in the back because they need to restock the shelves. And so that's what I do, is I have the folders there, and then that way if I want to pin to the humor board tonight, then I just go in that humor folder and I find a comic strip that I've saved in there, and I figure out how I'm going to relate that to either my client's account or to mine, and write a good description with keywords in there, and schedule it to go onto Pinterest at a certain time. So by doing these hacks, this hack really helps me with being more productive. And I say that because if you think about it, I always compare it to, especially ladies can relate to this, trying to figure out what you're going to wear tomorrow. Whenever I was teaching, I would make sure that I laid out, I developed this habit a long time ago, I laid out what I was going to wear to work tomorrow the night before. Because if I didn't, I'd spend at least 30 minutes the next morning, you know, debating about which outfit I was going to wear. And so that way, that was already done. The decision was made, boom, I would just get dressed. So by having these folders there, it really helps me, and I'm not having to do all that searching and looking and trying to figure out which images I'm going to use. And so this is something that could really help you out. And so, if you're in the housing, like home decor, if you're in the hotel industry, you may have pictures from your travels that you could use. Also, if you're in the travel industry, any pictures that you have, then you could take those and you could organize those into those different folders. That's what I've done with our pictures. My husband and I have traveled to a lot of the national parks, and so I have a folder for each one of those. And I might use one of the images from Yosemite National Park to put a quote on it. But I have it there, it's organized, it's easy for me to do. And I save different quotes that I can use on my quote boards. So that's just one of my helpful Pinterest hacks that I've developed over the years. And I wanted to share this with you for a couple of reasons. One, if you're deciding to do it yourself, something that would help you out. If you're thinking about hiring someone, and then think about what goes into them researching, finding these images. Sure, if your website has great images on it, like if you have a product catalog, that makes it much easier, but still there's the sizing of the images and so forth, and how much time that really takes each day for that person to do that. And so when you're taking a look at using Pinterest for your business, I see as a few people there have shown me some hearts and some thumbs up. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me because it lets me know some people are paying attention out there. You can even make comments too. But if you're thinking about hiring someone, then you know that when they quote your price, that think about how much time it is taking for them to just do that, much less keeping up to date and so forth with what's going on with Pinterest. And lately, that's been pretty much daily. So my little helpful hint, I'll talk a little bit more about this tomorrow. And tomorrow what I'll do is talk about how, with using these folders along with a schedule that I developed, then that really goes together with this hack to increase my productivity. And hopefully by Thursday, I will have it where I can do Facebook Live on my computer, and I can do some screen sharing with you. And also, I'm getting it set up where I can start doing the interviews of people in my Facebook group. So you see, stay tuned. You want to make sure you're hitting that follow button and following me here on my Pinterest page so that you are made aware of when I'm going to be on Facebook Live. Also, you know that Tuesdays, Thursdays, I'm here at 7, Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. So tomorrow I'll be here at 1 o'clock. Feel free to share any of the information. That's what it's for, is to help people to learn more about how to use Pinterest with their business. So I love it when people share the information, because that lets me know that they are genuinely interested in the topics that I'm talking about. If you have a question that you want to ask me about Pinterest, feel free to ask it. It might be my next topic on Facebook Live or my blog. And I put the link there for my blog. And then also, as you know, you could always set up a 30-minute free consultation with me if you want to talk about some of these things with me. And there's a button there on my Facebook page. You just click on it and it'll take you right to where you can set up that appointment for that free consultation. So this is Anna, and I'm going to sign off and travel on down the Pinterest Superhighway. And I will see you again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.